but was an all-star with Brooklyn a year ago. And a nice pass to Chris for the throwdown to start things off.
It's not about LeBron James and Anthony Davis as a tandem. As we see LeBron coming off the pick and roll making a play. It's about both playing alongside Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, and Dwight Howard. 3 great rebounders.
17th year for LeBron. He'll turn 35 at the end of December. He just bullies Chris on the way to the basket that time.
It's a tough lineup.
Kuzma still out with an ankle injury. Here's Davis, the lob to McGee.
Dynamic duos. And what I'm interested in looking at is Danny Green with the drive lane.
By Bradley. Here's Chris. Nice pass. He's really skilled, Mark, offensively. Defending D'Angelo Russell. Chris, and you see the stroke on display as he buries a 3.
The bright spot early on this season for them, the preseason.
What a pass by James, and the slam by Davis. Too, that since he had as much time off as he did to overcome that injury. Wow, how about that look? Davis there for the follow James, but again, just an amazing look by. But you got Green, who shot 46% for Toronto, won a championship with the Raptors last year. And Avery Bradley, we said. Here's James in transition. Driving to the basket again. McGee is there with the putback dunk.
That's going to be a lot of people's problem because this team has tremendous length and size.
Tough shot for Russell in official home games against Utah, Charlotte, and Memphis. James in transition with a spin on Lee and the finish. So, normally that's at least a 9-month injury as Draymond Green connects.
To the table on a nightly basis, they will miss, which will make it tough for them.
Nice finish. Kai Bowman drawing the contact from Dudley.
Warrior team wound up being a champion. Timely hoops and timely plays and stayed ready.
Right on cue, buries the foul. Cook, beautiful stroke, drains a triple.
I don't care if it's preseason or not. It's nothing like going against your former team.
Here's Davis. Shakes the defender, spins, and a great dish down low to Caruso.
And impactful they were on the defensive side of the floor.
I just think about with all the changes as Dwight Howard is in the game, scores and is fouled. You've got a Toronto team that won the title that nobody's even. They've got some other players they added that are banged up as that 3 goes in, banked in. And Kevon Looney, who re-signed, he's hurt. Willie Cauley-Stein, who they added, he's hurt too. They don't know when either guy's going to be back as Cook hits again. Another. Russell got such a good handle and knocks down the elbow.
To the folks in the Hall of Fame.
Just to support what you're saying. 5-time rebounding leader, 3-time.
Great ones. And you can go down the list. I tell you what.
Bird and several other guys, right? Yeah, Pippen with a slam.
Kobe and Shaq and their big-time talent.
Dwight Howard is fouled, and he'll go to the line. Quinn Cook running the point, gets to the bucket this time, and lays it in. Quinn Cook, not this time. And Steve Kerr says he thinks that Curry is at his peak mentally and physically heading into the season as Caldwell Pope.
The pressure that's on him, and he's a guy that responds to pressure. I look forward to a big-time year from him.
Prior to that was the last to repeat as MVP. James actually did it twice. Great dish. James falling to the ground, throws an alley-oop. Russell, nicely done. James on the spin. Connects. That's 8 for LeBron. James going right back to backing down Pascal. And again, hits the fall away, getting
spot and elevates on back-to-back possessions.
And Pascal doesn't even have his driver's license.
At some point, you got to take the trip to the DMV. I didn't have mine until my junior year in college. Just to get them, you go get them. Because this team has not been relevant. Great offensive trip has not been.
Floor together here with Green and Caldwell Pope. LeBron's going to take the deep 3 and get it. In. Tries another 3. Not that time, but Howard is there with the putback plus a foul.
Rick Pitino, he's more than qualified to do the job.
James, right hang and finish. Jason Kidd next to him.
And not just coaching experience, both of those guys.
Russell. Green's numbers were really good in the playoffs last year. Averaged almost a triple-double in brand new Chase Center in San Francisco. Here's McGee from Davis. 5 assists.
Weaknesses.
Oh, trust me, the last time I was actually in this building was a game with Jeff and Stan together, and they both lied about it. You played for him, and you guys have worked together for 15 years with Mike Green on the finals as Davis scores. I mean, like half your life out, and he didn't play in the playoffs last year. There's some that say, well, at age 34, 17th year in the league, will his body break down? Here's McGee with the slam. Of 0 for 5 from three-point land. Danny Green for 3. Timeout. Golden State.
I'd have challenged that.
You can now. Russell hits a 3. You can not a new rule. It's a 1-year trial rule by the NBA. Do you like it? As Bradley's 3 is there. Challenge any call. If there's a non-call, you can't challenge. It has to be a foul called on the floors. Russell starting to get going.
Was not an N1. I'd have some jewelry right now.
There's a 3 by Bradley. LA or Texas? I'm taking a wild guess.
That guy does not leave Texas.
Oh, come on now. Russell hits a 3. Unless the game's in Tulsa. And now Green faking the pass, driving to the goal, and getting the basket.
LeBron James, let's stop that. He's an outstanding young player with an incredible future, and I love where he's at right now. But we've seen the ability to rebound and initiate the offense and make a play.
Oh, what a pass by James over the head with the left hand to the corner as he's falling out of bounds, and Green pays it off from three-point range.
That's ridiculous. They can flat out score the basketball and add size also. Sky's the limit for this team.
Yeah, Kuzma last year.
Well coached with Nate McMillan. It's an exciting time to be an NBA fan.
Jordan Poole from three-point range.
And Kyrie Irving, why not now?
Here's Quinn Cook. Another 3, the 13th of
their bench, and Steph Curry sitting on the floor with D'Angelo Russell, having a major discussion. And Russell raved about Steph's professionalism, raved about tutoring him, and that's exactly what's going on right now. You don't do it when you're up 30 only, but moments like this, you learn valuable lessons. That's leadership. Match made in heaven for both of those guys, and they will thoroughly enjoy being teammates.
Pascal can't get it. There's Pippen. Here's Quinn Cook. Jared Dudley, 13-year pro. Played well for the Nets last year, and they're run to the post. Caldwell Pope driving and scoring. 109 points for the Lakers.
I'm very interested.
I didn't touch him. Again, it has to be a call foul. You can't say he fouled me, they didn't call it, go challenge it. You can't do that. It has to be a called foul. But when 2 great games to open our coverage next Wednesday night. The Lakers will be on ESPN next Friday night here at Staples, taking on Utah. Our friends at TNT will have that game along with Toronto, unveiling of the championship banner as they take on Zion and the Pelicans. Didn't let anything out publicly, not just about Leonard, but about Paul George. And give Sam Presti and the Thunder credit as well for not putting that in. Here's Damian Lee driving out of Antetokounmpo and had it stripped. Zach Norvell gets it ahead to Jackson. Demetrius Jackson on his 4th.
He was outstanding, an outstanding college point guard that stayed ready and wasn't afraid of the bright lights.
Whoa, Pascal took it right at Kaycock. Meanwhile, the Warriors will open with the Clippers on Thursday night in San Francisco.
I'm sure it's an incredible, beautiful building. It's not going to be the same.
Lee off the bounce, drops it in. Damian Lee, 3rd year.